Now, another thing, as far as the mortgage, late mortgage thing, now, do you all have, now, since you're involved with the churches, they have the different ministries involved with helping the senior citizen. There's some senior citizens out there don't understand the program as far as the mortgage is concerned. A lot of them, they're up in age, they're losing their house, they don't know. Do you have any program where senior citizens can actually get involved as far as the mortgages and banking is concerned? And quite often, the senior citizens, they need help with the banking.
Exactly.
You know for yourself, it's difficult when you're going to invest or something like that. Where do you get your advice for? And you find senior citizens are having a really difficult time.
Well, what this program does actually, too, is offers free counseling services. So even for senior citizens, it's for anybody who may be in trouble. So with that number, the seniors can call, or they can have someone call for them and get the information so that can be explained to the seniors in a way that they'll understand.
Right. Because, see, they really need the help, the explanation of the decision that they have to make in order, because some people, they take advice from anybody.
Exactly.
And what happened, they end up losing their home.
They end up losing their home.
And they don't understand the procedure. And the homes are one place that I would say that maybe they could volunteer services to the senior citizen homes. And in most jurisdictions in Prince George County, their homes, they have this type of program, or they want this type of program, because some seniors are up in age and they and everything is, you know, things have changed and things pass you by as far as procedure. You have different laws that are passed. It changes things that, you know, you're going to do. So, I mean, are you all thinking in terms of maybe developing a senior citizen?
Well, actually, because we do work with Mortgage Late, and that is part of what they do. And they have the hotline, and for anybody who calls there, even for the seniors, you know, they can get the information that they need.
What I was thinking of in terms of maybe you all volunteering services in the different churches, something like that, where seniors could actually get the information, because like I said, that's their whole investment, lifetime investment. And some of them, you know, they feel, you know, they can't just ask. They don't want to feel like they're, you know, putting someone out. But if they feel that the churches are helping, this is a program that the churches will help. And the other thing too, with the income tax.
Sure. One of my jobs at the Collective Banking Group is to put together seminars and workshops.
Okay,
and one for
good.
Seniors,
that's what I want to hear.
One for seniors would be ideal. Tax season is coming up, so that's in my pipeline to do within the next few weeks, so that, you know, so we can get a head start on the tax season for anybody who has any questions about their taxes, especially now, you know, with foreclosures and that type of thing. You know, your tax situations change. So that's
the laws change.
The laws change.
They're busy now trying to change the law and find money to actually support the programs that the president wants.
That's exactly right. So those are a couple of things that are in our pipeline to do within the next few months.
Okay, well, tell me some of the things other things that you're doing that you have in the pipeline, and this anniversary. Give me some dates and background on that.
We are just so excited. We will be celebrating our 14th anniversary with an awards gala on Friday evening, December 11th, 7 o'clock at the Camelot in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. We will have as our guest musician, we will have Lady Tremaine Hawkins. Our guest speaker will be Dr. Barry Black, who is the chaplain of the U.S. Senate and the first African American to hold that position.
Is that right?
We are so
what an
excited.
Honor. What an
honor.
honor.
So excited. And also during our annual event, we also honor up to about a dozen or so clergy, churches, pastors, community organizations, business organizations for their efforts to help promote and provide economic empowerment services for individuals and families. So we are very excited this year.
So anybody I know is getting an award?
I don't know. I don't know. We're still working on the awards list. So we should be finished in a couple of days with that.
But actually, and the coming year, what is your program?
For the coming year, we hope to continue programs to promote economic empowerment. We also have a partnership with the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and what they do is, this is called Money Smart, and it's a financial literacy program. And it goes anything from how to open a checking account almost to how to buy a house.
What is this, CD?
It's a CD. The program is also online, but we have signed a memorandum of understanding with them to provide this to our parishioners. And they do the training for it. If they can come out to your church and do the training on this program. It's a very exciting program. They even have one for children.
Oh, tell me about it.
It's one of the modules is 2-year credit, how to get and keep good credit, how to open a bank account. I'm sorry.
What's the phone number? You have a phone number?
I don't have a phone number for them, but they can get this information if they call our office.
And that number is?
301-699-8449.
Now, that's something to have. That's anyone, you know, because procedure is the key to success.
The procedure is the key to success. And when we do these, they give these out free of charge. There's no charge for
free
these.
too.
They'll come to your location. There's no charge for the training. There's no charge for the workshops.
So any of the ministries within the churches, they can do that.
They can do this.
They can have a seminar based on that.
Yes.
And that's a CD. Okay, what about the one for the children? I never heard of one for the children.
They also have a Money Smart for children. It's the same thing, but it's sort of done in language that children will understand.
So give me an example of that. That's interesting.
For children, of course, we want children to learn early how to manage their money. A lot of children get an allowance, so we want them to learn how to tithe, of course.
Most of them want to save it. They want to spend your money. You give them allowance.
Exactly.
You go to the store and say, well, you got to take it out your allowance. Oh, no.
No. So we want them to learn early about how to save money. So it shows them how to open up a bank account, how to reconcile their bank accounts. You know, if they take some money out, how to subtract that money. Sure.
Yeah. That's great.
So that gives them an early start. And of course, education is power. The more you know, the less that you could be, to be cheated or anything.
Right. And there's no age limit on it?
There's no age limit on it. I mean, and now in today's world, our children are so smart. You can start teaching them this at age 5.
Right.
And up through adulthood.
And all you have to do is put it on a CD.
Put it on a CD, and they may not read it, but they'll look at it on a CD.
Right.
Yes.
Because you have examples.
We have examples on the CD.
Examples, especially for the kids.
For the children, yes. It's a wonderful program.
Yeah. So that program, how wide is that? Is that all over?
Actually, it's all over the country. All over the country, and because we're here, close to the nation's capital, and where the FDIC is headquartered, we heard about this program. We called them and said, is there something that we can do to help get this into our churches? And they said, sure, of course. And they gave us a supply of these. We handed them out at several of our monthly meetings, and then people started to call us, to do because they'll even train you. Say, I want to do this in my church.
Well, that's what I was thinking. What about volunteers? Your organization, you involve volunteers. There's a lot of people that are retired, and and it's a shame, the knowledge that they have. Something positive would, like this. They could volunteer some days, sometime to work with your collective banking.
Well, with our internship program, that's what we hope to do. Right now, we don't have a program for seniors just yet, or people who are retired. But that may be, something that we can consider a little later on.
I think that would be a good idea, because you have loads of seniors I mean, the knowledge that they have is just
Oh, sure.
outstanding. You know what I mean?
But one thing we do, and I'm not, and I'm, don't quote me on the title of this program, but it's through Prince George's County, and it's a seniors training program, and we actually have one of their trainees in our office right now. So
Is that right?
every so often we do get them from the seniors training program,
And they.
and it's Prince George's County. Prince George's County pays them, but they get the training within our organization.
Oh, so Prince George's County, it's a paid program for the individual.
Yes.
And then you all do the training.
We do the training, whatever we need. You know, they can learn new skills with us. But it's all over the county. It's countywide.